It seems like it's been forever since we last saw Mike, Will, Eleven, and the gang. Well, the wait is almost over. After 3 years since the release of Season 3, Stranger Things Season 4 is finally hitting Netflix on May 27th, and our beloved gang is looking much older. Many fans wonder how the creators of the show will handle the challenge of their rapidly aging stars. The cast of Stranger Things has also spoken up about the age gap concerns while filming, as well as the long delay between the previous and current seasons. So, how did the production try to get around this time gap? Keep watching to find out. Pandemic and filming delays. Since COVID-19 delayed filming on many projects, one TV show that had many people wondering about is Season 4 of Stranger Things. Typically, a delay in filming would mean the fans have to wait a bit longer to see their favorite characters reunite on screen. But Stranger Things has another complication thrown into the mix. The child stars of the show mature faster in reality than their roles of the Hawkins universe. For young actors, there will be a difference of only 2 to 5 years between the age of their characters and their real-life age. That's honestly not much, considering that one of the older cast members, Charlie Heaton, is 28 and will play 18-year-old Jonathan Byers in Season 4. However, that's no big deal, as it's not uncommon in the film industry for adults to portray teenagers on screen. Created by brothers Ross and Matt Duffer, Stranger Things debuted on Netflix in July 2016 and became an instant hit. Blending together elements of horror and coming of age and science fiction, the show was an instant hit and immediately garnered a large following. With something for both kids and adults alike, Netflix signed off on a second season quickly. The plot follows a group of children as they investigate the disappearance of their friend in a fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana, only to discover the supernatural forces at play. The 8-episode series became an overnight sensation and shot its young stars to fame. The cast includes veterans like Winona Ryder and David Harbour, as well as rookies including Finn Wolfhard, Noah Schnapp, Millie Bobby Brown, Gaten Matarazzo, and Caleb McLaughlin. When the show first debuted, some of the kids were under the age of 12. Now, after 3 seasons and a 3-year hiatus between episodes, these same stars are no longer children, and they are aged between 17 and 20. What does the cast have to say about the age gap? Fans have noticed from the trailers that most of the kids look quite grown up. Finn Wolfhard's Mike is rocking his 80s style mullet, whereas Noah Schnapp's Will is seen with a bowl cut. This problem is more important than just looking old from season to season. Due to the drawn-out Season 4 production, there have actually been instances where the cast looks out of date from scene to scene. In an interview with Today, Gaten Matarazzo and Noah Schnapp opened up about some of their concerns about the age gap issue. Matarazzo, who plays our goofy and lovable Dustin, says that production team has done a great job at capturing the character's transformative periods. He revealed that while the cast may look older in certain scenes, he thinks it makes sense. Matarazzo explains, "It's something we're always thinking about, but it's something we work very well with. The characters are in a transitional period of their lives. It's crazy to see how we all looked like when we first started." Noah Schnapp, who plays the docile and gentle Will, reveals that he was told to lower the pitch of his voice and stand out less during the earlier seasons. Since his character is captured and being held hostage during Season 1, he did have to put on a weak and fragile persona, even when he was growing taller than himself. Eventually, he got to a point where he had to insist that he could no longer appear small anymore. Matarazzo joked that this wasn't a problem for him since he's been the same height since he was 14. According to Sadie Sink, who plays the ambitious red-headed Max, the series is getting even more intense. "I think each year it just gets darker and darker," she reveals. Even though Sink was introduced a bit later than the other stars in Season 2, her character Max has become an integral part of the Stranger Things gang. You might have caught Sadie in Taylor Swift's All Too Well short film released in November 2021, playing the role of a young Taylor alongside Dylan O'Brien. Sink's stellar acting skills and mature persona in the video already had us fans convinced she'll do great in the new season, with or without the time jump. Other than deep voices and a new bowl cut for Will, what else can we expect when the new season arrives? Is CGI in the picture? One option is to stay the course for Season 4 and continue on the same timetable as previous seasons, making it occur in 1986. This would most likely require CGI and de-aging techniques that audiences have seen in films like it, Chapter 2 and The Irishman. Using CGI to aid in making the cast look younger hasn't necessarily worked in the past though. For one, the time and technology it takes to achieve baby-faced actors can add up quickly. CGI de-aging is a costly process and one that not everyone loves. According to Vulture, one of the biggest complaints regarding it, Chapter 2, was the technique's noticeable effect on the child actors' faces. Time jump speculations. Another potential avenue for the Duffer Brothers is to write a time jump into the Stranger Things universe. This would allow season 4 to pick up on a few years in the future. Plus, the actors' ages would be closer to their characters. One of the main reasons so many people fell in love with Stranger Things is the child actors and the great job they do with their roles. A time jump would allow for more authenticity and the possibility for some more mature themes in the show. While Stranger Things hasn't held back too much when it comes to horror elements, it might be time to take things a step further in other areas. The story so far has delved into everything from MK Ultra and Russian spies, but as the plot progresses, the stakes get higher. At this point, surely everyone would be anticipating to see the gang a couple of years in the future, all grown up. Ultimately, the age gaps of the Stranger Things cast shouldn't create too much of a problem. As the series has progressed, viewers have been able to see these characters really develop on their own, from finding courage, facing their fears, dealing with grief, or navigating their first relationships and breakups. Stranger Things certainly aims to explore a coming-of-age aspect of the series amidst the supernatural side of things. Chances are, the grand scale of Stranger Things Season 4, along with high anticipation from fans after waiting for nearly 3 years, will take precedence in the eyes of the audience, rather than a few minor inconsistencies in aging. Other news: Millie Bobby Brown teases backstory for 11. In a recent interview with Jimmy Fallon, Millie Bobby Brown promises lots of answers for the fan-favorite protagonist. She explains that the new season will really dig deep into 11's past and provide a fuller backstory to her character than the previous seasons did. Since the storyline slogan for Volume 1 is the beginning of the end, we can expect a deeper insight into what made 11 the way she is and her character development. Us fans can't wait to finally get some answers after 3 whole years of waiting. Darker storyline for Sheriff Hopper. The last time we saw Hopper, he was trying to close the portal to the Upside Down and ended up in the middle of a major explosion, but somehow he seems to have made it out alive. As teased by David Harbour in an interview with Gold Derby in Stranger Things Season 4, the Hawkins sheriff will mysteriously wind up in a Russian prison. This scene has even been teased in the trailers that have been coming out since the last 2 years. In one of the teasers posted in February 2020, Harbour's character is seen working in a snowy field in Russia. Harbour teased that Season 4 is quite different from the previous ones and has much darker, more profound impact on his character. Last season had this dad vibe to it. This season, he's in a Russian prison with a shaved head. Jim Hopper has been the fan favorite and everyone is dying to find out what he's been up to in Russia. Volume 2 and spin-offs. Stranger Things Season 4 is being split into 2 volumes. Volume 1 premiering May 27th and the remaining Volume 2 debuting July 1st. The season consists of 9 episodes in total. Moreover, the creators have promised Season 4 is nearly twice the length of past seasons, featuring thousands of VFX shots spread across more than 800 pages of scripts. The Duffer Brothers recently confirmed that the show will end with Season 5, but have continued to hint that spin-offs are already in the picture. And that's a wrap for this video. Which storyline are you most excited for in Season 4 of Stranger Things? Do you think there will be a time jump in the plot? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.